Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Sage Bond here, giving my review of Sleeper, a movie that was made in 1996. Starred Robert De Niro and Kevin Bacon. So let's start off with the plot. The plot begins with making you think it's going to be a mob gangster movie by being like, here's a little boy stealing, he's going to make some extra money by drug dealing and stuff. And then it shows, like, an old man stop him, and then, like, he gets mugged by these two kids, and the old man's like, fucking give his bag back. And then the kid gets his bag back and run away, and then the old man murders the kids that rob him. So at the beginning of the movie, it makes you think it's going to be a hardcore mob movie. And so he has three friends, and these three niggers.
The kid the old man protected?
Yeah, they are all in the gang, yeah.
Right.
And so they, for some reason, they like to steal the hot dogs and from a vendor, and they had an idea that one kid would run up and steal the hot dog, and the guy would chase after them, and then they can eat as much hot dog as they want because he would be away from the stand. And when the kid did this in the movie, the main character, his three friends took the hot dog cart and literally took it and was like mobbing around with it. And so when he came back, they were still mobbing with the hot dog cart, so they push it down a subway, and when they do that, it hits the dude and almost kills him. So they go to juvenile hall, and this is where the movie goes R.
Down the subway stairs?
Yeah, they push it down the subway stairs by accident, and accidentally almost
kill a man.
Yeah, and so they're sentenced to juvie for all of them, or for a year. And so when they get there, we meet Kevin Bacon's character, and he's like
at the juvie.
Yeah, at the juvie. He like lets them beat the shit out of each other. Like Kevin Bacon let the kid beat the shit out of each other. And at the end of the day, Kevin Bacon grabs like all four of the kids who pushed the hot dog cart down and was like, alright, you boys are gonna learn lessons. In my household, we had to learn these lessons too. And then so they're like, what are you gonna do? And he like brings them down to a cellar, and he's like, I want a blowjob. And then they're like,
the little boys?
Yeah, the little boys. And then they're like, no. And then the camera starts zooming out of the room, and then you hear, ah! Ah! Ah!
The children getting beat?
Yeah, and then like at the end, right before the like shot ends, you hear, you hear like one final smack.
Muffled?
Yeah, and then
I guess he got his blowjob, huh?
Yeah, and then you see them throw the kids into a cellar with no light, and they're like got pure like black eyes, like swollen face and everything, and it continues on, and they're like, so the guards make us play football, and the guards always win. There's no way for us to win, but we got an idea. We would make a black kid join our team. So they make the only black kid in the prison. I'm not trying to be raised by referring to him, but that's how they referred to him too. And his name was Rizzo. And they literally are like, all right, we're gonna beat them. And just because of the power of a black kid on the football team, they beat him. And yeah, literally, that's how the logic in the movie. And literally,
guards can't handle that.
Yeah, guards can't handle that, so they beat the black kid to death. And so they're just
Oh, you mean like they really couldn't handle it? They killed the kid, huh?
They murdered the kid. They murdered the black kid, yeah. And so the movie skips forward to the end when they're about to leave, and they're all like, alright, this is your last night here, boys.
Leaving juvie?
Yeah, leaving juvie, and they're like, this is your last night here, boys. We're gonna make it memorable. So they pretty much butt rape the fuck out of them. And the movie skips forward to when they're adults, and they're all like...
The kids who were butt raped?
Yeah, the kids who were butt raped, and they're in a bar, and they're like, drinking and stuff, and they like one of them passed by the guy who like butt raped them, Kevin Bacon, and Kevin Bacon's like, what are you looking at? Can I help you? And he's like, not yet. And so they're all like, two of them go up to him, and they're all like, so you remember us? And he's like, nah. And he's like, oh yeah, I remember you. How are you? And then they murk him. They shoot him multiple times. They shoot him like 10 times.
In the bar?
In the bar, and like 4 people witness it. And like, clearly they're all like, goodbye everyone in the shot, like they straight up just murk that dude. And so the movie in the second half becomes like a court movie in some sense, because the other 2 kids, they have to defend the 2 kids who just murdered their rapist in court. And so it's very...
As lawyers?
Yeah, one's a lawyer, the other one is just,
defense attorney.
Yeah, not defense attorney, fucking just there. He's just there, Hunter, actually.
He has a person to help.
Yeah, as just a witness, I guess. Not a witness, but just, like, chilling.
Yeah, on the stands.
Yeah, on the stand, just sitting there. Actually, extremely weird thinking about it. But, this is where the movie I do not like it. So, Brad Pitt is one of the kids, you know, as an adult. Like, Kevin Bacon raped young Brad Pitt.
Little boy Brad.
Yeah, little boy Brad. So he's like, there needs to be justice. So he manipulates the courtroom, like literally entirely manipulates it. He gets the other judge on the other side, and he's not defending the murderers. He's going against the murderers, and he purposely failed the case. And apparently, you know, they explain it. They say they got rid of all the documents that show they were ever there at the juvenile hall, so there's no connection. So that's how, you know, Brad Pitt's character get away with, you know, them getting away with murder, but they literally get away with the murder in this movie, and, like, how they do this is, you know, fucking court shit, gay shit, you know, manipulation of the courtroom, which is irritating if you ask me, but at the end of the movie, they're all like, yeah, 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 you know, and,
After winning the court?
Yeah, after winning the court, they're all like, yeah, yeah, and, like, they're happy and chilling, and that's how the movie
all friends
ends.
again.
Yeah, and
they killed the butt raper and all happy at the end.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, that's the moral of the movie, and I didn't really say what Robert DeNiro played or Dennis Hoffman, but Robert DeNiro through the whole movie is a priest, and, like, something that irritates me of the whole movie, I was like, when are these kids gonna come forward and be like, we got raped? And the only time the kid ever does that is the main character comes forward to Robert De Niro and it's just like, I got butt raped. And so...
I figured the kids would have said something about the black kid, you know? Just getting beaten.
Something weird. Yeah, he tells the main mob dude about it. Yep. It happens in the movie. And the main mob dude, like their, you know, leader, goes to Rizzo's older brother, who's also a gang leader now, because blackness.
The kid who was beaten.
Yeah. And he's like, I know who fucking killed your fucking brother. And he tells him the guard, the only guard alive, you know, who actually beat his brother to death. So at the end, pretty much the ending of the movie is all the guards get beat to death or murdered. And the kids, you know,
are feeling better about life.
Yeah, are feeling better about life. And Dennis Hopper played the other lawyer, you know, Brad Pitt and him, they were lawyers in the courtroom going at it.
Dennis Hoffman?
Yeah, Dennis Hoffman. And so, that was cool stuff. He played alcoholic people. Everyone was good in the movie, you know. The butt rapage. There was one scene in particular that was effed up. The kid was, like, had fucking church thing, you know, church beads and stuff of cross, and he was like, I'll give you something to pray for, little boy. You spread those legs. And he's like, no! And, like, they make him spread his legs and then, like, take down his pants and stuff, and they, like...
The guards?
Yeah, and then they start butt raping him, and he's like, they're like, I'm not hearing no praying. And it's, like, showing this scene, like, he's having flashbacks while he's actually praying in a church. Like, he's trying to pray as a grown man, and he's having flashbacks of being butt raped as a little boy. Yeah, being like, pray, boy. Like,
man, I would, personally, I wouldn't think you'd want to pray after being told to pray like that.
Yeah, exactly. But, yeah, he kept his faith. And so... I would rate this movie a 7 out of... Yeah, a 7.
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah, a 7. I mean, and I can't do it because Jared butt rapist that I witnessed that I didn't like seeing.
Or that would have been a 10 out of 10.
That was pedophile flick. Kevin Bacon straight up went up to little
boy Brad.
Yeah, little boy Brad and beat him down. And
before getting up in there.
Yeah, before getting up in there, yeah. And it was hard. It was hard to watch. Everyone gets raped.
Everyone got raped.
It was like a prison movie, the first half, and then the other half was like a court movie. See, when I say like the court movie was manipulated and the prison movie would... It was prison movie, pretty much. It's got butt raped.
Good prison movie, huh?
Yeah, the first half was good Jewy movie.
You want to watch some good butt raping? That's where you head.
Yeah. So I would rate it 7. Things I didn't like... I liked it all. I don't know. I liked it all.
Did the children have resemblance to their older characters when they were
Fuck no.
Nah, they were all just fuck it.
No. Yeah, no, fuck it. In fact, it took me a long time to be able to, like, pick out which
little boy was which.
Yeah, in fact...
man.
Yeah, but at the very end of the movie, I was able to. Brad Pitt was the oldest boy, and then the main character who didn't murder the guy with the second oldest boy. So the two youngest kids murdered the guy when they saw him, which is logical. Like if you're a 12-year-old who gets butt raped every day. Who is Dennis
Hoffman?
He's the defense lawyer.
Oh, okay.
Who won the case
when they're older.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Dennis Hoffman. Like the only actor who's like an adult is Brad Pitt. You know.
All right.
Yeah.
The main one.
Yeah. Robert DeNiro is just the priest who's just like
supportive.
You'll make it through this, boys. I was here before. He was at the juvie before too.
Ooh,
so he knows about the butt rape. Yeah, he knows about the butt rape. It never said in the movie that he was butt raped. It shows him.
He knows of it.
Yeah, it shows him drowning. I think it was like he was being drowned.
Abused.
Yeah, he knows his own abusement show. Actually, it's pretty good. Pretty good movie.
Pretty 10 out of 10 movie.
10 out of 10, yeah. Fucking 7.
Good vibes.
Yeah, good vibes. You know, butt rape. It made you think it was gonna be a mob movie. Really good.
Turned into a court movie about butt rape.
Yeah. So.
Well, I would suggest watching it. 7. I give it 7.
7. Alright. Well, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. And yeah. Thank you. Bye. Yeah, kill myself.